All right. So making fat stacks, module 6. Okay. This is just dealing with a couple things about the paid aspect of these newsletters. The first thing I want you to understand is when you do a paid newsletter, when you start putting out issues that are paid, okay, here's the fees. Stripe's going to take 10%. Substack's going to take 10%. Stripe's going to take 2.9% plus 30 cents per transaction, which is the same as PayPal. So what does it look like? Well, my wife is really good with spreadsheets and stuff, and she put together this little spreadsheet for me to show you exactly what it looks like. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys I'm going to make this a shareable document so you guys can actually fool around with this document yourself. But all you got to do with this document is just put in the price of what you want your newsletter to be. Right now you see it's at $5. So you see the Substack fee is going to be 50 cents. The Stripe fee is going to be like 44 cents. The profit that you're going to make is like $4.05, right? So let's say I charge 50 bucks, right? Things change, right? 50 bucks, the Substack fee is going to be $5, which is basically 10% of the 50, right? The Stripe fee is $1.75. Your profit is going to be $43.25. So the reason why, now that's monthly. The profit is, this is monthly. So the reason why I wanted my wife to do this up for me is because I wanted you to know, like if you have a goal of making 10 bucks a month, well, you can't charge 10 bucks a month, can you? Because if you charge $10 a month, then you're only going to be making $8.41 in profit a month. But if you charge 12 bucks a month, you'll be making $10.15 a month, right? So you're compensating for those fees, right? You're compensating for those fees. So that would earn you over the $10 a month, right? And then so how much do you got to do to make 10K, right? So we got 10,000, and we divide that by 10, and you need 1,000. You need 1,000 people signed up for your newsletter to make 10K a month, right? And if it's like so we take 10,000 and we divide it by 15, we know it's 666. Ooh, yikes! That's the that's the evil number right there. That'd be 15 is not a good number to charge. So anyways, I think you guys get it. So this is how you do it. You can use a simple fee calculator. It's a simple fee calculator, and it'll basically show you what Substack's fee is, what Stripe's fee is, and what your profit is going to be in the green. Or not in the green, but it'll show you what your profit is. I should put it in the green though, right? It makes sense. Profit in the green, Stripe fee. We'll make Stripe blue, and we'll make Substack that weird orange color that Substack is. So this just shows you what they charge and then your profit, right? Pretty neat. All right, so the other thing I wanted to talk to you here is very simple: paid versus free content. You might be out there and you might be thinking, well, what's the difference between like paid content and free content? Should I make the paid newsletters like way more in depth and make the free content a little lighter? Well, I can tell you, if you watch those case studies, those guys, like, they go just as hard on the free content as they do on the paid content. And the reason they do it is because they say that free content that they put out there attracts people to their paid. So they go just as hard on the free content as they do on the paid. There is no difference for them. So basically, they might do 4 or 5 newsletters a month, like 1 free and 3 or 4 paid, and there is no difference in the quality of content, right? It's just you get access to more of it when you get the paid. But that being aside, I have this philosophy that's really served me well over the years, okay? And the philosophy is very simple. Every piece of paid content has a free counterpart, and every piece of free content has a paid counterpart, whether you use it or not. Now, like this whole thing that I'm doing right now, this whole fatstacks plan that I'm laying out for you guys, right? I could ask myself, okay, what would like the free version of the fatstacks formula be? Like, what would the free version of this look like? And I could come up with a simple little, oh, that's our timer going off. Okay, I'm going to reset it. Let's just give ourselves 15 extra minutes, all right? And we should be able to wrap this sucker up. Okay, so let me close some of this stuff up. So let me close that up. Okay, so what would the free version of this whole fatstacks course be? I could do it, right? I could do it. Simple little. I mean, like, I have 6 modules here. I have an overview, and basically, you know, what would I do? I just write like a tiny little paragraph for each module, just to basically summarize the whole thing, right? And that would be like a free version of fatstacks, right? Now, is that piece of content ever going to get made? Probably not, but it could get made, and it would be the free version, right? It would be something else. It wouldn't be called fatstacks light. It wouldn't be called fatstacks free. It'd be called something like you know, how to start building an email list and getting paid for free, or something like that, really quickly. It'd be called something like that, and it'd be like a little 6 or 7 step plan, and then it would upsell fatstacks, right? Because fatstacks goes into way more detail, right? So it would upsell it. So that's kind of what it would be. But listen, guys, that would be like the free version of a paid piece of content. But the way this works is you just got to ask the question, okay? You know, you just got to always ask the question. Like, if you see something for free out there, like a YouTube video or a blog post, you can look at that and you say, you know what? I wonder what the paid version of that would look like. I mean, if it's a blog article, maybe the paid version would have video with it, where it just goes over the shoulder and goes into more detail. You know, if it's a podcast, maybe the paid version has a slideshow with it. Maybe it comes with transcriptions. Maybe it comes with some deleted material. Maybe 20 minutes of extra content. You know, what would it look like? You know, I think it starts with just asking that basic question: what would the paid version of this free content look like? And if you ask that question, like, what does the free version of this paid content look like, or what is the free version of this paid content look like, or both? You guys know what I'm saying. What does the free version of this paid content look like? What does the paid version of this free content look like? If you ask those questions, I mean, it will never serve you wrong. I mean, you will do so well just asking those simple little questions about content. Because there's always a paid counterpart to free content. There's always a free counterpart to paid content. Always, right? So just keep that in mind, guys. And I think that's all I mean, there's a lot I could say. I want to say one more thing about this whole fatstacks, making fatstacks module. I've included in here, I think is a pivotal course, and it's as a bonus for you guys. It's called the Easy 23, and I've included it for you, and it talks about 23 ways to leverage work you're already doing to make money online, or to double dip and make more money online, right? And it's one of my favorite courses that I've ever created, and I think it's so important. It was inspired by credit card companies, because credit card companies are notorious for double dipping. They charge the customers for the interest on the credit cards. Then they also charge the merchant a processing fee for accepting the credit cards. So they're charging this person interest for using the credit card. They're charging this person interest for accepting the credit card. It's genius, really. They're just able to see the value and the benefit that one product has for multiple parties, right? So that's kind of what Easy 23 is about. It's about like being able to see the true value of the work that you do online and figuring out how to like leverage it in other ways to make additional revenue streams. I think you're going to love it, so be sure to check that out. It's in the bonus section. All right. So that's it for Module 6. And guys, we are almost done, okay? We are just about done. I feel like I've just been talking a mile a minute. This thing has been a crazy 2-hour course. I hope you guys took a break. Maybe when I took a break, that's the time for you guys to take a break.